ends with these four best friends. The fun never ends with the boys.
With the boys, yeah.
Hello, you are listening to WIUX LP Bloomington, and this is the Boys Cold One Hour. I'm Billy.
I'm Clay.
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Sergey.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, we're back. So 2 weeks ago we got bumped because of the game. And last week was break, so we weren't there obviously for that.
I know. So it's good to be back.
Yeah, we're glad you're listening to now.
So yes, we have a very exciting episode planned. But before we get into that,
yes.
So we're trying to get some things set up. Things are not
having some technical difficulties.
Yes. So we'll get back to that. But first, we're gonna do our tradition.
Yes.
Weekly tradition. The Boy Wonder. And the boy blunder.
Wait, aren't we jumping to conclusions here? Don't we need to crack open a cold one first?
Oh,
yes.
You're right.
Yes.
Sorry, I got so excited because we're...
Oh my goodness, Billy's microphone just fell off.
Yes.
I got so excited with because we're trying to... Because since we started a little bit late.
Right, yes.
That I
We
wanted
did start
to
late.
get
Sorry,
right to
everybody.
it. But
let's go to the theme song.
let's go to the theme song. Oh, shoot.
Billy,
Well, first, crack open a cold one.
Jeez, you're just commodity today.
Yeah.
Ooh, sounds good.
So, that's good.
The boys on the radio, they've got some cold ones and they're on show.
Listen to us. No need to fear, there's no need to fuss, cause the fun never ends. Woo! Yeah, baby.
Yes, the boy.
With the
With the
boys.
boys.
Exactly.
Oh my
Maybe.
I don't know the tune to Guile's theme, sadly. So
Yes.
I was hoping, it would just, come to me.
Come
in the
naturally,
moment.
yes. But
Yeah.
that's suggestive of what our topic is today, which is video games.
Yes, a little hint.
A little hint.
A little hint, I mean, I don't know what that was. That was kind of a mess. It was like a street fight.
Yes.
That whole
It was
song.
kind of like a street fight.
Speaking of street fights,
Oh.
I got into one today.
Really?
With my professor, yeah.
Oh, shoot, on the street.
Yeah, I was burning in
Wow.
the bike lane and he was riding his bike past and he got super mad at me. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Wow. So he hit you with his bike.
Well, yes, he didn't run into me with his bike. He picked up his bike and hit me with it.
Oh, okay.
Multiple times, yeah.
Yeah.
As a weapon.
Yeah. He sounds like he must have blundered to deserve something like that.
Oh, speaking of blunders and wonders.
Yes. Now for real.
Yes, for real.
We got whatever the heck that theme song was out of the way.
No further ado. Yes.
Without further ado.
Probably our best theme song performance of all time.
Hey, we try to do something a little special.
On the radio, they've got
We try to do something a little special. We try to,
We try to do something special.
try to get creative.
And this is how our audience repays us.
Yeah, this is how our audience pays us, by roasting our theme song. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
They're not even saying anything. I
Yeah.
know you guys
Oh,
actually
I'm sure they loved it.
I'm sure you guys loved it. Okay, so the Boy Wonder. No, let's do the Boy Blunder first.
Oh,
let's
jeez.
start. Let's get the bad stuff out of the way
Yeah.
first.
All right.
The Boy Blunder.
Wait, they always say it's like good news and bad news. No, let me hear the bad news first.
Yeah, exactly.
So the good news sounds even worse.
Yes. So the Boy Blunder this week is Clay Catlin. Say your name.
Oh, who is this Clay
That's
Catlin?
maybe I'm the blunder for
Who
mispronouncing
is this
your
Clay
name.
Catlin person that I'm not?
Clay Catlin. So Clay,
Yes.
what did you do today? I want to hear this straight
Well,
from the
okay,
source.
so I was in my room just chilling out, and we've had a lot of problems with one of our bathrooms is actually kind of, it almost looks like it's haunted if you walk past it.
Yeah.
Like the light is now like a strobe light. So when you walk past it, there's just like this creepy light going off. It's like super dirty and it's like very like cavernous and gross. Okay, sorry to rest the bathroom so much.
No,
but
no, no,
we're
you're
getting
good,
our
you're
light
good.
fixed
It's true.
So that we wouldn't have the strobe light problem anymore.
Yes.
Oh,
The light's like built into the mirror, which is like attached to the wall.
Yeah,
so
it's really weird. There's a button that you press to turn on. I've never encountered a light.
It's not
this.
like you can just change the light bulb.
Yes, exactly. So
Right.
I left my room and I was like, I thought I heard Jonathan and Sergey out talking by the shark bathroom, which is what we call it, in quiet voices. So I was like, you know what, I might say a little wacky thing to brighten these guys' day. So as I left, I was like, hey, let's go get this bread today, guys, or something like that. Jonathan, you were there. What did I say exactly?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you said. I think, hey, you ready to get this bread
Yeah,
today?
we're like, hey, who's trying to get this bread with me? And then
Yeah, of course.
Jonathan turns around, and then Sergey turns around, but it's not Sergey at all. It's this random guy who's fixing our light. And he was just like, he just stared at me and he's like, I'm fixing the light. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Oh.
So, that was kind of crazy. But I don't even think the guy knew what let's get this bread means. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, you harassed a person trying to fix our house.
Yeah. Just a poor person trying to fix
Although it was funny. It was funny.
It was really funny, yeah.
So because of that, you're the blunder.
Let's get this bread. Oh, jeez.
But moving
Hey,
on.
man, hey, he was getting his bread by fixing the light. That's how he
True.
gets paid.
True.
Yeah.
So really it was appropriate, if anything.
Oh, Jonathan's fixing my microphone.
Yeah. Oh.
But yes, I thought it was appropriate.
Yeah.
But clearly, it was very inappropriate.
Yeah.
And afterwards, he talked to me about respect, too.
Yeah. And then, of course, I'm there, so then I get kind of caught into this whole thing. I can't leave as this guy gives this Clay a 40-minute lecture on,
Yeah. Back in my day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have manners.
I was
like,
like,
oh,
called manners.
jeez.
Ever heard of it? Look at me when I'm talking to you,
I
young
know.
man.
I missed my final because I had to
Yeah.
stay at the house. And just
Did
listen
you
to
to keep this guy from just throttling me right there?
I know.
All right.
So moving on.
Okay, I've had enough embarrassment for today.
Yes, enough of that. Now let's talk about the boy wonder, the boy who did something good.
Ooh.
And that boy is
Clay Catlin.
Yes. Yes. What a week. Blunder and wonder in the same
I
tragic
know.
moment.
I don't think that's ever happened before on the history of this show.
I don't think so.
Just kidding.
It's happened a few times. Our first show was actually a blunder and wonder mix.
Yeah,
But
Jonathan.
anyways, what could I possibly be wonder for?
Jonathan, what could Clay possibly be wonder
Well, unfortunately, it hasn't panned out so far, but Clay had a really fun
geez,
idea.
Jeez, yeah.
Hey, well, I'm just saying it hasn't. Clay had a really fun idea of having us play Street Fighter on air
Right.
while we're doing this right now, and then we were gonna stream it so everyone could watch, and we'll be talking about it and everything.
You guys know
so that's
us. We're
a
gamers.
super
Yes.
So it's a super awesome idea. I think it's gonna be really really fun. But we're having issues connecting the PlayStation to the Wi-Fi in here.
Yes.
So it does not seem like we'll be able to do that. But we're hoping, and stay tuned if you want to, hear what we're going to do. But we're hoping we'll be able to get it going on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Where we'll have just like a video of the video screen. We're having problems trying to get the actual stream from the screen on. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. So thank you very much, Clay.
Yeah,
Oh,
An
yeah.
I'm very
awesome
excited.
idea. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing up and running.
Yeah. Hopefully by the end of this music break we're about to have, it'll be
Yes.
working in some way.
So thank you for doing that, Clay. It was a very wonderful idea, and I'm very excited to
Thank you.
get this.
It's just we all have a lot
going.
of work, and I was like, we could just play some video games and just chill out a little bit,
Yeah.
blow some steam off.
Not to reveal what we're gonna do, but we're planning on having 2 people play at a time, play each other,
Yes.
and then the other 2 are gonna be providing
Color
commentary. But also, I mean, we're not gonna if you can't see it, like if you're on your phone and you can't have Facebook Live open,
Yeah.
and the Boys Calling are open on WIUX at
Then
the same time.
that's your problem, buddy.
That's your problem. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be completely fine. The visual is just going to enhance the audio experience. We're gonna be talking about other things than just what's happening on Street Fighter as the commentators.
Exactly.
It's just gonna be a lot of fun. So, anyways, thank you, Clay.
Yeah.
Very wonderful idea.
You're quite welcome.
But speaking of music breaks,
Yeah, so we're having one right now.
we are about to have one, and get excited. I know on the if you saw our post, if you're part of the Boys Calling Hour Facebook family,
Which you should be by now.
or the Twitter family,
Yes.
you probably saw a link to Twitch. So that is not going to happen because it seems like the internet's not allowing us to stream. So instead, head over to Facebook,
Facebook.com. If you're on your
Facebook.com,
computer,
if
you're
you
not
want,
gonna go
if you want.
If you
If you
want
want.
to.
You don't have to.
This
Go
is
to
just a supplement to
the
our show.
Boys Cold 1 Hour Facebook page,
Yes,
and
this is a
we
supplement.
should hopefully very soon have a Facebook Live, which will have some idea of what we're playing.
Yes.
I'm going to be streaming that screen.
Yeah. First ever time we'll have visual and audio.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Very exciting.
Hopefully by the next episode we can get it completely figured out. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. So without further ado, here's the song. Don't go.
that was Current Colleen Green by someone. Someone's not the name of the band, but it's by someone. So, while you were listening to Current Colleen Green, we were trying to figure out what we were going to do for the video game section, and we found out that we're just going to be doing a Facebook Live. So if you want to see what we're doing, you could head over to our Facebook page and look at the Facebook live stream we have now. It should be up and running, I think. So if anyone is on their computer, if you could try to go on the Facebook live stream and text me to see if we're on. Okay, we are on.
Cash App joined and Braden said
Okay,
it's
so
working.
apparently I'm getting news that it's actually working, which is wonderful. So yes, so it's not the best solution, but this works totally fine.
Yes.
You know, more people experience with Facebook than Twitch, so it'll definitely be fine. Although the Twitch was a really great idea. Thank you, Jonathan, for setting that up.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get that to work if we ever want to do something like this again.
Yes, exactly.
Also, I do want to say I'm not sure if my microphone is on the Facebook Live or not. Can't
Okay.
really tell. So if it is, just turn off your audio on the Facebook video just so that you don't hear like an echo of us and the Facebook video.
Yeah, so just do that if you're having that issue, because that will be all easy. So the ideal viewing experience currently, because we have the visual and audio, would be listening to the Boys Cologne Hour, while if you want to be on the Facebook live stream watching us play with the volume on the live stream off.
Yes. So
That would
two
be
tabs
good.
open.
But yes, we have it open. Very exciting now.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
this is awesome. Hopefully, it looks pretty good.
So Sergey and Billy, are you going to be able to commentate me and Jonathan's match?
Oh, yes. Are you guys
absolutely.
beginning?
I think we're beginning.
We're just
All
about to
right.
begin.
So
Why
let's
waste
get
any more
started.
time?
For those of you who are not able to see the visual, it's totally okay.
Yes.
Sergey and I will be here for you.
Exactly. We'll be your eyes.
Yes. So we're not going to talk about Street Fighter the whole time.
Sorry, Grandpa Z. for
We
the
will a
character
little
selection.
bit at the beginning. So we've got Cody. I'm assuming that's Jonathan, right, Sergey? Because that's what Jonathan always picks.
Yes. So Jonathan actually has had some experience with this game from before, and he's a big fan of it. And he actually introduced it to the Boathouse Boys.
That's true.
And it's kind of actually interesting how he got the game. Jonathan, do you want to talk a little bit about that? Or
Well, he's in the middle of the game, man.
I'm just about to start gaming. I think you can tell the story probably though, right? You pretty much know
yeah,
it.
okay. So
It's a crazy story.
it's actually crazy.
You won't believe
so,
it.
So just for you guys to know, Cody has made his appearance. He's wearing a pinstriped vest and pants, and Cammy is wearing not much at all. So my apologies to the viewers, but hey, I gotta stick with my main here.
This game is
Ready- are you
rated
ready,
T,
Jonathan?
so please
Yes.
do
So if
not
you're not a
watch
teen-
unless you are 13 or older.
And maybe if you're 13, you're not even mature enough.
I
to
mean,
watch
this
then.
is safe harbor, okay? This is safe harbor radio. It's later at night. No, but anyways, so if any of you are familiar with Street Fighter lore, Jonathan is playing as Cody and Clay is playing as Cammy.
Yes.
For those who aren't familiar, Cody is basically a
So you
guy.
have a life.
Cody looks like a muscular Jonathan. He's wearing a suit and he's got blonde hair. Cammy is scantily clad.
British woman.
She's British.
Yeah, she's like a British soldier, I think.
She's blonde. She's got pigtails, and she's wearing a little blue hat.
Little blue hat, yes.
Yeah, not much else besides that.
All right.
All right.
And it looks like Cammy, aka Clay, has
Oh,
taken
jeez.
Yeah.
the first match.
Oh, wow.
God. Sorry, any kids
Big
out there.
upset.
Got to see that.
Yeah, so going back to that story about Jonathan. So Jonathan was going to GameStop over this Thanksgiving break.
And this is how
he had,
this game came to be.
Exactly, yeah. And he had some points or something I think he was going to redeem to see if he could... I'm not
I
exactly...
didn't have any points. I was just gonna buy it.
Oh, so you were going to buy it. Oh, that's right. So Jonathan was going to buy the game. And while he was going up to the checkout counter, there was this other guy in front of him who was on the phone checking out something. I guess there was some issue with like the other guy's like order or whatever, so it was taking a while. And while he was on the phone,
Jeez.
he
Wow,
said,
that's a win
"Oh,
there.
I'll get
Sorry.
that kid's game as well." So while he was on the phone, he also purchased Jonathan's game for him. But
good
before
deed.
Jonathan could even say anything, like he walked right out.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a nice. What
So
a
that's
nice guy.
Yeah. I know, right? That's incredible.
Oh, close one.
Just like that KO that
Very close
Jonathan
one.
just made.
Coming back to the game, Jonathan has
Oh, that
won the
was so
second
close,
round.
man.
So
I gotta get back in the game.
we're looking
All
at 1-1 right now. For those of you who don't know, so these street fight matches, it's best 3 out of 5.
Oh, what a good combo. Okay.
Oh, so when he does.
Oh, good low kick. Low kick by Cammy. Another low kick by Cammy. Jonathan's trying to get up.
Low kicks.
Oh, we have a grab by Cammy again.
That's
Shoot.
by inner thighs there. Sorry.
Oh,
Grandpa
Jonathan
Z.
seems to be having not such a great time with his lower center of gravity there. Oh, he's brought out the cleaver. Oh, wow. So then Jonathan just threw his cleaver. Cammy's having some difficulty. Oh,
They
but
just
she's
called a
back.
knife.
No, it's the cleaver. This is.
Sorry about
All
that. I
right.
just wanted to see.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Good uppercut kick.
Yeah, I'm struggling with some of my moves actually. Oh, jeez. Okay, don't watch that. I can't. I need
Alright,
stuff
so
All right, I just want to give some live updates. Wait, who won round 3?
Oh, that was Clay.
Clay. All right, I want to give.
I'm gonna check my moves real quick. Sorry.
We've got some people
I'm having some trouble
live
doing that.
commenting the game as they're watching.
how does
Gabriel
how does
Phil-
the video look?
It looks pretty good. It looks
Okay,
pretty
great,
good.
great. So Gabriel's my dad. What is
Gabriel
Gabriel think?
Filippelli, Clay's dad,
we can-
Mr.
let this
Filippelli.
play, yeah.
He says, "Don't be too violent. Your dad is watching."
Oh, thank you for watching, Dad.
Yeah. And there's all sorts of things. Braden's commenting on these mind games. Oh,
What does he say?
your dad is telling you to be nice. No beating up on boys.
Oh,
well,
shit.
Braden wants to see some G action. And then,
Oh, that was a good combo.
oh,
Okay,
Emmett.
so that was a good combo, Sergey. You don't say anything about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just enraptured by the comments that.
Hey, we're
okay,
servicing our
sorry.
fans here.
Sorry. Hey, service my ego a little bit more.
Yeah. Hey,
It looks like
come
Jonathan
on.
brought out the
You're
knives
killing me.
again. He's
I'm not killing you.
practicing his
kind of are.
shuriken
But you
throws.
totally came back from.
Oh,
Emmett
wow. And then
is
Clay
saying
goes
he's
into a grab.
finally a fighting game where Clay can't play cleanup.
Oh, what the heck?
Wow.
I am not playing. I've never played cleanup a day in my life.
Oh, Jonathan made a comeback with a
geez.
great 3-hit
Oh,
combo.
the knife.
Oh, the
It's
knife.
so hard to deal with.
Oh, but Clay
Oh.
has the low cut. Oh, oh
That's
no,
not
this
getting
might be
Oh,
it.
is. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
good game.
Oh.
All
Survived
right.
on the skin of my teeth there, though.
All right. So Clay has won. That's 3
Yes.
out of 4.
So if somebody would want to sub in for me or for Jonathan, I can
yeah,
do that.
let's.
Yeah,
Who wants to
yeah,
go?
of
Sergey, you
course.
want to go?
Yeah,
or you want me to
Sure.
go?
So
You know
Sergey's
what?
subbing in for.
How about sub in for me?
Okay, yeah. So Sergey's subbing in for Jonathan. So good game, Jonathan.
All right. Do you guys want to switch?
Yeah, maybe it might be better if you switch seats.
Switch seats.
Good game
we
all
can.
around.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
a
let's
little
do
bit.
All right. So for those of you, you know, keeping score here, that's
Yeah.
Clay 1.
Yes.
Clay with 1 win. Clay is now going to be facing his new opponent,
My new rival, actually.
Andrew Waxman.
Hello.
Also colloquially known as Sergey.
Cool.
So what are some of the more of the comments that we have here?
Emmett's saying that we used to call Clay the janitor.
They didn't call. Okay.
We call it Clay the janitor as well, but it's for a different reason. The smell.
Okay.
Kidding.
Okay, I need to backtrack on the cleanup thing to redeem my name real quick.
Your dad wants you to put some clothes on that nice
Okay,
woman.
Really? Come on.
I honestly kind of agree.
Sorry, Grandpa Z and my dad.
No, it's your dad. Stop talking about. Don't bring him into this.
I just know he'd be disappointed in me.
Yeah.
Should I
I'm
should
a
I
little
switch from Cammy
disappointed.
then?
No, you can. I mean,
it's up to
put
you.
whoever you want.
All right, Dad.
Okay, well, let's talk about some different things. So one thing that we were
I'll go
saying that
with
we could
Cammy.
talk about. So, you know, obviously me getting this game was a little bit of a Christmas miracle, Black Friday miracle, whatever you want to call
Oh,
it.
so it was on Black Friday.
It was on Black
wow.
Friday, yes.
did not
So the
know
game
that.
was on sale, and then I ended up actually getting it for free. Billy, do you have any,
511.
favorite Christmas gifts you've
511,
gotten, or
240
any,
pounds.
funny Black Friday stories, anything like
And buy
that?
some machines.
I've never
License,
participated in Black Friday. Actually,
Never.
I've never. I don't even know if I've
scary.
ever bought
Floating.
anything on Black
Oh yeah,
Friday.
you're like all muscle. That's
I
Um,
know.
but
That's
in
really
terms
cool.
of Christmas gifts, let me think about this.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know. You know, how do you pick a favorite? I
That's
do.
true.
I do remember.
Or just some fun things that you've gotten in the past. I don't
Yeah,
know.
one thing that's
Or anything
really
you want for this year for any listeners who might want to get Billy a gift.
what let's
Yeah.
want to give
if anybody, so yes, I'll send a link
Sorry.
to my
Amazon
what's
wish
it?
list.
I'll send you a
Yeah.
will send you a link to my registry for this. No, isn't that what it's called where it's like a list of
Oh, nice.
anyways.
Yeah. Anyways,
No, I'm joking. I will say one of the most exciting gifts I ever got probably was I'm gonna talk about 2 that were exciting. One, when my family got a Nintendo Wii. It was our first
Oh,
gaming
yes.
console.
I got
Actually,
one of those
the only
too.
gaming console. So it was like super exciting, and it was right when it first came out and everything. So it was like, you know, the talk of the town. So I was very excited about that. But also, I remember as a little kid, once we got, so yeah, I mean, there's 4 kids in my
Good
family.
games,
We
Sergey.
got beanbag chairs for our gift, like those
Oh,
like
wow.
beanbag chairs, and one of them had a smiley face on it.
yeah.
And the way we came downstairs and like under the tree, there were like 3 beanbag chairs with the smiley face on top. So it was like a beanbag snowman almost, and it just looked so cool. And I was like, "What the heck is this thing?" And you know,
What is this thing?
hey, as a kid, you know, the beanbag chairs, those are pretty nice. Not my personal preference nowadays, to be completely honest. But I remember when I got those, I was
I'm
very,
trouble
very
doing my moves
excited.
here,
Oh, that's
Sergey.
pretty
Sorry if
cool.
it looks like I'm spamming that. I'm just trying
That's
to do
awesome.
something else.
So, if you guys are interested in the game, We've got Clay versus Sergey, and who won that first match?
I believe I did.
Clay believes that he did, which
I didn't win it fairly.
I believe that he's right.
I will
yes.
interpret that as he did win.
Oh, nice.
And let's see
And
here.
All right, I'm
Sergey's playing as M. Bison, right? And
Yes,
Clay
he
is
is.
continuing his reign as Cammy.
Brayden loves the Bison, he says.
Oh.
He also says that Cammy has homestage advantage.
Oh, I'm in England, yeah.
So, keep that in mind. Maybe Sergey would be winning if he was in Bison Land.
Me and Braden played a fair
open
amount
range.
of Street Fighter 4 in high school.
Oh, cool.
Yes, he was he played this character who's not in this game, but I think his name was like Renoir or something. He was this guy who just hit you with a cane. I remember being like, why does this guy get a cane?
Nice.
So, yes, so shout out to Braden and all those nights playing Street Fighter.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Their second round continues.
Nice. Okay. Sergey's whipping
One
the
thing we
butt.
can do real quick if we want to
Oh, nice throw.
is we did pass the 20s. We usually do sports on the 20s. Do you
Oh,
want
right, yeah.
do some brief sports coverage?
Yeah,
I know
let's go ahead and do some sports.
IU, just to start off, they played against Duke yesterday.
Right, yeah.
And,
not the best game
it's
for
kind of-
IU.
There's a street fight out there.
I believe the final score was 80-69.
Yes.
Or no, 90
Oh,
Yes,
to
that's-
69.
what
So
happened
yeah,
there?
they won
We
by
both hit each other.
21 points. Obviously,
Sergey?
Duke is just ridiculous. They're probably my least favorite team in all of sports right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
geez,
they're
okay, you
also
didn't see that.
probably the best basketball team in college basketball.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
So
but
they were gonna win, but it was just a little bit sad to watch them win by
just
so
kind of
much.
get absolutely
All right,
destroyed.
so
but
me and Sergey just finished a match. Does anyone else want to play?
Billy, do you want to
Yes,
say
also
I got
been-
creamed.
Yeah, I'll sub in for Clay.
Yeah, so Sergey v.
Just to
Billy.
give it
This is
something-
good.
All right.
All right, I'm going to take your microphone, Billy.
But yeah, so Clay, if you want to talk with me a little bit, we're talking about sports.
Sports.
So we were just talking about the IU basketball game. I guess another thing that happened recently, also unfortunate, was IU lost in football
Oh, yes.
over
We were
Thanksgiving
so
break
close,
to our rival Purdue.
I will say
yeah,
this, though.
a pretty close game.
IU has never lost a game that I've been to. So if
Yeah.
I would have gone,
Really?
we could have. Yeah, never.
Well,
lost
he's only
a game
been
ever.
you've been to what, like 2 games?
One.
One game.
I've been to one game, the Maryland game, which was a really awesome game actually, because it was like IU got an early lead, then Maryland actually beat us in the last part, and we built back the lead and beat them, which was super fun. I went with you actually.
Yeah, you did.
It's a lot of fun.
That was a really awesome game.
But yeah, also Duke recently got beat by Gonzaga in other sports news, which is
Right. Yeah.
I don't know much about Gonzaga. I like the name though, and beating Duke, I'm not anti-Duke, but I'm anti anybody who's like doing really, really good. So,
Yeah, it's true.
So it looks like in this round, Billy has selected. Is it Nash?
No, I'm
Nash.
actually Balrog.
Oh no, so Sergey has selected Nash, and Billy has selected Balrog. So Balrog, if you guys don't know, was originally based off Mike Tyson,
Really?
and they were going to call him Mike Bison, but then Mike Tyson actually got accused of a crime and sent to court, and they're like, wait, we can't call our character Mike Bison. So they changed Mike Bison to be the character who they were going to call Balrog, who is now M. Bison.
Really?
Oh,
So M.
interesting.
Bison and Balrog, they switched their names. So that if you're wondering why there's a
Oh,
character
wow,
named M.
interesting.
Bison for some reason, and a boxer named Balrog, is because the boxer is supposed to be based off Mike Tyson.
Huh.
Interesting story.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, so the match has started off. It looks like Sergey is taking an early advantage on Billy. Anything could happen now, though. I would encourage Billy to try more of his charge moves, because that could really help him out against Sergey.
Ooh. Thank you for the advice. I of the 4 of us, I believe I have the least experience with this.
Oh,
game.
and Billy's making a huge comeback. Just whittled Nash's health down to about a 4th. If you're watching this, and this could be any Giddy's game at this point. They're both practicing their moves in the corner. Oh! Oh, and Nash connects with a low kick. Oh my God. This is just a bloodbath now. They're just trading punches and kicks. Oh, wow. Okay, this could be really anybody's game. But it looks like Balrog's going to have to fight for his life. Balrog has an inch of health left if he wants to. Oh, and Nash wins. So Sergey's won the first round of this game. Sergey, how do you feel?
That was close. That was very, very close. I was definitely worried there the whole time because I know Balrog, he's a heavy hitter.
So what would Billy need to win, Jonathan, after that match?
What would Billy need to win?
How can he work to defeat Nash?
I think he has to use more of his charge moves,
think
like
he
you
has
were
to use
saying.
more
The
moves,
charge moves are actually quite good.
Because that's a mix of not only does it keep it away from Nash, but when Nash then comes to try and get him, if he lets
Exactly.
off the charge move at the right moment, that'll be a spell disaster for Nash.
Yeah, and it also gives him a nice little burst of speed, which I feel like Balrog is not super fast walking around the stage.
And those take a few hits before they can get busted. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Before they stop.
Yeah.
But it looks like Nash is still.
Oh gosh.
Nash might take this second win. It's still it's not quite anybody's game. Oh, and Balrog with huge hits to Nash's midsection, but unfortunately, it was not enough for the boxer to win this match, and he goes down in the second round. He has one shot of redemption here, and if he screws this up, let's just say millions of Boys Cole and our listeners are watching.
Yeah.
Oh, Braden is actually correcting me. He said that Bison was originally Vega, Balrog was Bison, and Vega was Balrog, which is just very confusing for me. But thank you for the clarification.
That's crazy.
Braden. So here
And
we
with
have...
that,
Oh shoot.
Oh, and Balrog is making a big Balrog's making a big comeback. This could be his game.
Oh no.
I'd encourage Billy to try more of the charge moves.
I only know one charge move though, unfortunately.
Well, that one is good.
they're the same. Well, it's the same motion, just a
We should
kick or
explain
and a
that
punch.
there's 3 ways to do any move.
Oh really?
Yeah, a light way, a medium way, and a heavy way, depending on what punch buttons you're pressing.
Right.
Oh, that probably would have been good to explain. Oh, and Sergey has won.
shoot.
Balrog put up a big fight, but unfortunately was not enough in the end. Good game.
Good game, Billy.
So
good game.
So one game for
hard.
Sergey. So how about I'd like to see a Jonathan Sergey match now.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
No,
Sounds
Jonathan
good.
Billy
I'll
match.
go
Sorry,
ahead.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan and Billy match. So the current rankings are Clay with 2 wins, Sergey with 1 win.
Correct.
So Sergey, how did it feel to play Nash?
You know, I really do like playing Nash. He's very fun, and his movesets aren't too difficult to play. I feel like there's definitely a learning curve for some of the other characters in this game.
Yeah, there's definitely learning. The problem is like, if you just can't do certain moves, you're not gonna be able to be good on any character until you do them, because every character needs that weird little curse flip thing.
Right, exactly. And you know, honestly, so Jonathan and I were playing this actually last night, and it's much easier when you're playing just one person for a bunch of different rounds rather than switching off characters. That way you get to be more comfortable with their movesets and you can use them a little bit more quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, so Jonathan has found Cody as his main. It looks like Billy has found Balrog to be his main character.
It looks like it. This will be an interesting matchup.
So after Nash
Jonathan is insane as Cody. I'm really
Well,
scared.
Clay kind of wrecked me, so.
After Nash, do you think, we'll see though. After playing Nash, do you think that you could, that you might see yourself having that be your main character in the future?
I could definitely see that. I definitely could, but I also, for M Bison, he's just got it all. He's got that kick, which is amazing. That the dash
And the teleport.
The
You're
dash
using that a
teleport
lot, yeah.
is so good.
All right, so the fight has began. Cody versus Balrog.
Oh right.
Oh, Cody sends Balrog spinning with a kick to the shoulder. Let's see. Oh,
So this is
Cody closes
shoot.
the gap, but Balrog is quick to punish him. Oh, Balrog has got to get out of the corner no matter what. Well, even if it's jumping over Cody's head. Nice charge.
Very
punch.
nice.
Oh,
Shoot.
right. Balrog is out of the corner for now, but he needs to make it his main priority not to get back in there.
Oh,
and
shoot.
Cody's brought out the knife. This could spell the end for Balrog if he's not careful. But Balrog does a good job blocking the knives.
He does.
He's not taking significant damage.
Oh,
and a huge
what a
charge attack.
Oh, that was
Wow.
great.
Now Cody's in the corner. Oh, but nope. Balrog, it's got to stay
Oh,
up.
no. Oh, no.
But Cody's unleashed a knife, but Balrog blocked it. Oh, Balrog is barely in this fight still, but he still has a shot. Come on, all that
shoot.
work can't go to waste. Balrog is still alive, but just barely.
Oh, shoot.
So Cody
Close one.
cinches the fight.
Closer than I
Jonathan
thought though.
cinches round 1, but very close. Billy had a huge powered up charge attack. Billy, how did that feel to pull that off?
Oh, it felt exhilarating.
Oh, that was great.
Oh,
First punch.
first punch is a
Brayden says nice expert or X, which I think means fancy move. So.
Ooh.
Well,
thank
and
you.
EX is
If
when
he's talking
you
to me.
charge up one of your special moves.
Oh, well, there
I
you
don't
go.
know if he's talking about me, but
He's
thank
talking
you
about
if you are. Oh, well, thank you.
Balrog takes the early win,
Oh.
but Cody spends Balrog spinning. An innocent fruit dealer looks on from the back, screaming at these 2 combatants. Why have they ruined my banana stand? Behind them, still a man in a yellow shirt nearly falls off of his perch next to the boat. So this is a Brazil map. So this is a Blanca map, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So
I
if you
believe
know
that's
Street
right.
Fighter, the story is that combatants from all across the world have entered into this tournament. So the different stages are all at different countries, and of course, it's famous for having at each of the stages there's people in the background moving.
Oh, what a.
So this is Brazil. Wow, what a way to get out of the corner from Billy. But Cody sends him spinning. What can happen now? Balrog's still in this fight, but just barely.
Oh,
and
no.
Cody's
Got hit by
Jonathan's
the hurricane.
expertly timed tornado move that sends Balrog into the
Abyss.
what the heck?
Where'd he
that's not
go?
your. Wait, what? You didn't just win the match though. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Whoa, what?
Balrog has.
Wait, what do I have on my
Balrog now
hat?
has a feathered hat,
Oh.
and the fruit dealer is still unimpressed.
Oh, very nice.
In the back, we see that the view of Christ the Redeemer, the statue. So we know that this is Rio de Janeiro, which is I think the biggest city in Brazil, not the capital. Cody's sending those, is really pushing Balrog. He's sending those tornadoes at him. Balrog needs to get out of the corner.
Oh,
no.
the grab.
He's still in the fight, but he's got it. Can he pull off his charge move? Oh. He fakes Cody out. Oh, and Cody gets a knife move, but switches places with Balrog. Sergey, what do you think? What's going through your head? If you were one of these fighters, what would be going through your head right now?
Oh, I definitely want to stay down low because it seems like Jonathan is very good at blocking those low attacks. So.
But
Billy's
Balrog
making
unleashes a huge combo.
Wow. That was amazing.
It's anyone's game now. If Balrog can stay out of the corner and use his charge moves.
Oh,
Although Cody does have ranged moves, so I don't know if trying to use the charge moves is a great idea.
That's true. That is true.
Balrog's still in the game. He needs to unleash another huge
Oh,
combo.
no.
Oh, and Cody slices Balrog to pieces as Cody takes as Cody wins and Jonathan takes his first
All right.
victory.
Well, good game, Jonathan.
Good game.
Good game. So I
very
think
good
Billy, I
game.
think it's my turn to take your spot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh wait, are we never gonna be able to? At one point, we should make sure we play each other.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We should. I do like the rotation though.
Yeah, the rotation's pretty good.
All right, back to Sergey and I
That's right.
in
All right.
the commentary.
All right.
Well, I guess one thing, if we want to talk about any other stuff other than Street Fighter, one thing we could talk about, obviously, we were going to have a Thanksgiving episode. Fortunately, didn't end up happening because of the IU basketball game.
Yes, against Arkansas, right?
Against...
No, not against Arkansas.
Who was that? Well, regardless, there ended up being an IU basketball
All right,
game, so we didn't get to talk about that. Should we talk a little bit about anything with Thanksgiving? Favorite Thanksgiving foods? Any of that type of stuff?
Food, still the same, stuffing.
Oh,
yeah.
love stuffing.
My dad makes amazing stuffing.
Or, any funny stories from your Thanksgivings or anything like that?
Well, let's hear everybody's favorite food first, though.
Ooh, I would have to say for me, it's definitely the cranberry sauce.
Oh, the
I love the cranberry sauce.
Oh, I love a good cranberry sauce.
Cranberry
For me,
sauce?
Always so good.
See, the cranberry sauce, I respect people eat it, but I don't eat it.
I'm a really big fan of sweet potato casserole.
Oh.
Obviously, the turkey is always really good, too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the turkey.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. For those of you watching, we have got Cody, Jonathan playing as Cody, and Clay playing as Cammy once again. They're gonna duke it out.
Cammy comes from seemingly outer space.
They jump from the sky. I like the opening animations. I do like the opening animations.
Oh, starts
See,
with some heavy
we
kicks
do-
right there.
We do have some experience,
Oh.
or at least I do. The experience when I got introduced to Street Fighter was last year because we have like
Oof.
an SNES Classic, and Street Fighter 2 was on there. So that was the
that's
first
right.
time we ever
Oof.
really played. And like we didn't play too much, but we played enough. And
Oh, sorry. I always do that.
our game has been disconnected temporarily. Oh, never mind. We're back on. No, but anyways, so the character I would always play as was actually called E Honda, and he's not in this game, so I'm kind of sad.
They'll put him in the game.
But yeah, I'm assuming
Oh, so
he'll be
did not mean to
DLC
do
or
that.
something. But
Did not
he was
mean to
really
do that
cool.
there.
Yeah, he definitely he was.
Hmm. Definitely.
But there was one time when you had just actually picked up and you had never played Honda before, and you were playing against another friend of ours, Jay, who had been
Yes.
practicing all day. And sadly, Billy picked up the remote, and he was just destined to beat Jay right then and there.
Yeah,
And
Jay
that's
was
the
very
beginning of
upset. Well,
E-Honda.
Jay, longtime friend of the show. Shout out to you. But yeah, he had been practicing all day. I came in, picked up. That's when I knew E Honda was for me. Picked up E Honda. To be honest, I won very cheaply. I spammed the same move over and over again, kind of like how Jonathan's doing right now. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
I'm joking. That was just a joke. I wasn't even looking. No, actually, they're both doing really well. Actually. Oh, shoot! Clay just pulled off a little. Oh, the knives are coming out. Looks like Clay is gonna take this away, but it's still anyone's game as
It's
Jonathan
still anyone's
lands
game.
quite a few punches. But anyways, to end the story,
Oh, I always forget about the throws.
I beat Jay just by basically,
Wait, look at this guy in the
not completely, but basically using the same move over and over again, and he was not
come
happy.
on. You got no respect for that here, Billy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, hey, I recognized it. It was my first time ever playing Street Fighter, though.
I can't like.
So hey, I should have just quit then. I'd have a 100% winning
Right.
record. So Clay has pulled away with victory
Oh,
number 1, and
very
we're
nice.
starting round
no,
2.
number 2. This is 3.
Oh, did he win the first game too?
No, I won the
No,
first
he won
one.
the first game.
Never mind, it's 1-1.
Jeez, what kind of commentators are these?
Very close,
Hey,
very
give me a
close.
break over you.
Shoot, Cody's making sure not to take that much damage from Clay's Cammy.
Here.
Cammy's got to mix it. Oh, there we go. Got to knock up. Oh, and then Clay's got the grab again. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, and then Jonathan goes for the grab. Pretty grabby game, or very touchy game right now.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Very close too. Oh,
Oh,
Clay goes
geez.
for the hurl. Jonathan's
Right.
going for the low cut, and then
Right,
takes out his knife again. Oof. It's looking close.
Not close enough.
Looks like these kids are just sliding on the floor over here.
Oh, it's so close right now. Anybody?
Wow. Oh, he's got the grab. That might be a finisher.
Jonathan takes the
wow.
win.
Jeez. All right.
As we move on to our fourth
Oh,
round,
man.
before we get into that, Sergey, do you want to read some news? Because it is 10:40.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're a little bit
so, speaking of gaming and sports, the esports industry is expected to continue to grow at a very steady and actually like a very good pace. By 2022, it's expected to have over $3 billion in revenue.
Really? So this is our perfect chance to join the esports game.
Well, what do you think we're trying to do with this?
Exactly. Yeah. So they said it's as it continues to grow, it's going to become.
grab you too.
It's very soon it'll match the size of the National Football League and kind of the surrounding that it has there. So
whoa! But the fan base of the National Football League, or the fan base, or like the infrastructure.
The infrastructure, not the fan base.
I was gonna
not
say,
the fan base.
There's a huge.
But there's
huge
also a
fan base
very
for that.
large fan base for esports as well, just because it encompasses so many different games.
Oh, that
Right,
was so
and
close.
Jonathan
very close
pulls
game.
away after another close match. Cody wins as Jonathan, and so Jonathan pulls away with his second win or
Now,
third win.
Clay and
Second
I have a
Second
1-1 record.
Yes. So
Second
so
win
now
of the night.
Jonathan and I both have 2 wins.
All right, so do we want to switch off to what was it? What did we do? Sergey and Clay?
Yeah.
Do you want to? Yeah.
Sounds
That-
good. Or me and you could play.
Oh,
We can-
Oh
switch it up a
yeah.
little
Well,
bit, too.
yeah, we can.
oh yeah.
definitely
Well,
do that as
let's.
well.
How about we switch it up just so everybody gets to play everybody?
Yeah.
So, take it away, boys.
All right, and then
Any
so
other news?
yeah, just one more thing. Over in Russia and kind of the whole issue that's been going around there with Ukraine and Russia and Crimea. Ukraine sent 2 ships through a passage on the Black Sea through Russian waters, technically, I guess. So now it seems that the conflict has moved over to the seas, over in the Black Sea specifically. So as they're trying to kind of like get more control over there.
Ooh,
But
candy
that's
strap,
it for the news right now, unless you have anything else to add, Jonathan.
So Balrog is wearing a candy strap.
Nothing else for the news, but my mom just texted me and said that my character looks like a super muscular investment banker.
I
Which is
know.
funny. Yeah,
It
it's actually
kind of
pretty
does.
accurate.
It
Yeah.
looks like
And-
Jonathan.
and completely what it looks like. Yeah, maybe
why-
that's
so-
that's secretly why I like playing as him so much.
So in Street Fighter 4, Cody was wearing a prisoner's outfit. Why is he now in a
Oh,
investment
yeah.
banker's outfit?
Yeah, well, I apparently, he's served his time. He's out of prison, and now he is actually the mayor
Oh,
of
that's cool.
whatever this city is
Oh, we
that
love, Redemption
that is the
stories
venue
before.
for Street Fighter. Yeah, it seems based on like the story mode that his the main thing he likes to do as a mayor is just beat up criminals. So he's kind of like a vigilante mayor,
Blooming-
ex-criminal
Blooming
type of
could go-
guy.
could
So
go, could go for maybe like that.
yeah, maybe we could.
geez.
But yeah.
That's very true. Oh, so it looks like Billy's playing Balrog again, and Clay's playing his classic Cammy. And it looks like Billy's on the defensive side right now. So they're both playing in corner. Oh, Billy's like trying to fight his way out of the corner. Oh, he throws up a few good punches before Clay lands a solid kick.
I feel like some of Clay's main strengths are utilizing the kicks at the right times. Those
Yes.
long kicks, and then also the grabs.
Very good
That-
timing.
I think that was partially why I was able to do a little bit better in my second round because I almost completely forgot about grabs during the entire first round against Clay. And he kept grabbing me.
Don't look at that.
So then,
I'm so sorry, Mrs.
when I
Falk.
played again, I
So
started
sorry
using the
to-
grabs a little bit more and think I had a little bit of a
I
better
just pick her
outcome.
because she's fun. I promise.
Right.
Yeah, fun. She's a good time.
Okay, really?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's fun to play. But anyways, it looks like it's a pretty close match so far.
Right. Oh, looks like Balrog is trying to get around the kicks that Cammy's throwing. Oh. Balrog is backing up into a corner, getting very defensive, trying to stay away from all those low kicks that Clay's been throwing out.
Moves at the right time. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, same. It's hard.
Very hard.
I think
But
it's
Billy
definitely-
really does not let me grab him.
It's really
That's
I've gone off, like,
what a
no
good
grab before.
combo.
oh shoot.
He's super aggressive.
Oh, well, thank you. I have noticed not in this game necessarily, but I have noticed in Super Smash Bros.
Okay, whatever.
Which we play a lot. And it's sometimes my fault. I need to play more defensively usually, because I usually am super aggressive in that game.
Oh wow, Billy's brought this close.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so it looks like we do have some listener questions. Maybe we might as well go
Yeah.
ahead and
Don't let
talk
this
about
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
So our first
Billy,
listener
Billy,
question
let's bring you out of the
comes
corner
from Braden, and Braden asks, "Who is the cutest Street Fighter?"
here. I gotta go with Balrog here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have
Maybe
to go with M Bison for sure.
Blanca?
Bison, yeah.
Blanca, he's green.
Blanca, the green.
It's not easy being green.
monster is.
It really
is not
isn't.
easy
The
being
little
green.
green monster. Sorry, that's a reference. I don't know why I said that. That's a reference to a very obscure thing.
I mean, I've got to say, my
Reference
man
to
Cody
Lamborghini.
is pretty
Yeah, it is.
cute.
Hey,
Gotta
he
say.
is. Hey,
You know,
that's
he's
true.
always-
say that because he looks like you.
He's always fixing his hair. You know.
Oh, come on.
You know.
What
He's,
what I want to know is what kind of mayor carries around a knife with him all day?
hey, I mean, self-protection.
Is that
you
even
know?
a knife? It might as well just be a shank or something.
Might as well
Yeah.
be a litter up
From,
What was it that
from
you
his
were
prison
calling it
days.
again?
A cleaver?
The cleaver. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
He's a
Jeez,
butcher.
I literally can't get my specials to work.
It's tough.
And we have another question from the Boys Cold 1 Hour fan club, and they ask if each boy was a video game, which game would they be and why?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's an interesting
That is
question.
an interesting question.
Come on, just why can't I do the special?
No,
What do we? Let's start
Oh,
out with.
That was so close.
Very
Wow.
good.
Sorry, my
We'll
bad.
get to that shortly. I think we're about to switch out.
Okay, yes.
Next.
Oh, wait,
So
wait,
we
wait,
should
wait,
play
wait.
each other next.
You've only played 2 games, right?
No, we played 3.
Oh, we did.
Don't look.
yeah,
Miss
it's
Falk,
over.
Don't look. I'm so sorry.
Should Sergey and I play each other? I don't
Yeah.
think we
Cammy-
play each other.
Cammy
Yeah.
gives-
Let's
Cammy
do-
gives
Alright,
us great
so-
words.
Let's do all the combos that haven't happened.
So you
yet.
guys.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Would you
Billy.
guys mind going ahead?
Cammy said an easy victory.
Oh,
It was hard. It was really tough.
If
That
you
last
guys
round was
could,
so close.
what we're talking about right now is if each boy was going to be a video game, which game would they be?
Oh, yes. I've often thought this.
I think Sergey would probably be Angry Birds.
Yes, because he's always angry.
The
He's
mobile
always
game.
angry. He kind of looks like a bird.
No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. I'm
His
kidding.
feathers,
I mean,
no.
maybe I'm not. I don't know.
And then Jonathan would be Surf Master Extreme.
Subway
Oh,
Surfers.
There
Yeah,
actually
Subway
was
Surfer.
a game, a surfing game that I used to play for the GameCube that was really fun.
Subway
Oh,
Surfers.
FIFA Surfers. 2K19 is Jonathan.
And then Billy would be
2K19.
Mappy.
Oh, I love Mappy.
Yeah. And what would I be?
You would be maybe Cuphead actually.
Oh, dude, I was playing a lot of Cuphead over break.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I appreciate that. Any new comments on our Facebook Live, Billy?
Let's see. I haven't actually checked it in a bit.
Is it just Braden explaining all what we're doing?
Braden is. Let's see.
Oh, Nash. So the game is Nash versus Cody.
This could be a close one. Sergey has definitely killed me with Nash before. So
Kate Nash.
So Emmett, this is a while ago, but Emmett was commenting on the M Bison. Was it Vega?
It was an M Bison, Vega, and Balrog like circle weird thing.
Yeah, he just said he commented. It's weird that they just switched the names instead of thinking of new ones, which
Yeah, it is
is
kind of
true.
Because why is this guy named M Bison?
Uh-huh.
But all right, so Sergey starts off strong, getting on the offensive really quick. But Cody sends a kick right to his head. Billy, you gotta wonder what's going through these guys' minds while they're just trying to kill each other.
I know it's intense. I mean, if it's like me, you mash as many buttons as you
Yes.
possibly can think of.
shoot.
No, but
What
for
a
these
good
guys,
combo.
actually, I mean,
Oh, and Jonathan takes out the knife. What were you saying, Billy?
these guys know these characters like the back of their hand.
Oh,
You know?
yes,
They know
definitely.
every single move, every single combo. Well,
Yes.
they don't know every single one. That's what makes this game so hard, honestly.
There's a million.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to pull them off. Like it's like you think that if you know the move, you should be able to pull off, but you pull it off like
Exactly.
40% of the time.
Yeah, I feel like that's something kind of unique to Street Fighter, I think, because that was the same in Street Fighter 2. I mean, I'm assuming it's all the Street Fighter games. When you click,
Yeah.
like in most video games, when you click the button,
It requires a
works.
level of skill more than just knowing what to do.
Yeah.
You have to know exactly how to do it.
Which I guess is why, I mean,
Oh,
I wouldn't be
Oh.
surprised if this is a very popular, like the Street Fighter games and like fighting games that have a similar style of this. I wouldn't be surprised if they're really popular with esports.
They really are. So
'Cause-
Cody cinches the first victory in a really, really close. Nash had him down to close health. But yeah, I actually got
yeah.
into Street Fighter through watching Street Fighter. It's like I think one of the biggest like video game communities. It's really interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Street Fighter, we just recently got a question from my good friend Stephen Miller from back in Florida.
Thank you, Stephen.
And he asks, what characters are you guys looking forward to playing as in the new Street Fighter?
Is there a new Street Fighter?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Smash Bros, my bad.
Oh, the new Smash Bros.
Sorry,
the new
I'm
Smash
I'll be
very
looking-
concentrated on playing
Oh
this
yeah,
game
no,
right
just
now.
concentrate on. I'll be playing my favorite character, Bowser.
Yes. I'm of the new
But I'm
characters.
looking forward to playing Ridley
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's been supposed to be in it since Brawl.
Yeah, he is. Ridley's gonna be so cool. The character I'm gonna try and play as.
Splatoon.
No.
Okay, what
I'm
is
actually gonna try and play as King K. Rool, which is
Oh, because he's a lot like actually the character you play as, which is
was King DDD.
King DDD.
So he's the villain from Donkey Kong, and I actually had a GameCube Donkey Kong game that had him in it, so I was
Oh,
very
cool.
excited to see him.
What game?
It was like I don't know what it was called. It's like the Donkey Kong on the GameCube Advanced.
I think I played that. It's like Donkey Kong Adventures or something.
I don't remember what it was called.
But yes, Ridley. I mean, I guess you'll stick with your theme of kings who are animals, and I'll stick with my theme of giant reptiles.
Yeah.
So I'll stick with Ridley, and you'll be King K. Rool.
True.
Yeah, the new Smash game looks awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really excited.
But yeah, thank you for watching, Steven, and thank you for your question. So it looks like Cody has taken the second victory in another really, really close match. So this is Nash's only chance to stay in the fight and try and prove himself.
So tell me, Clay, how do you, when you're down 2-0 like this, how do you keep calm, stay collected, and make sure you're still, taking everything that these boys do practicing at the boathouse, which, they do a lot, and bring it onto the field?
That's a great question. I think that's the hardest part, is keeping cool, calm, and collected when you're in the last round.
Yeah, I need to get out of this corner.
In order to think right and use all your moves, you have to really be in the zone and not just go frantic with your moves if you know how to do something else. So for that reason, I think Sergey needs to stay collected, which it looks like he did.
There we go.
He cinched his first
back
victory.
into a corner and I could not get out.
That was a comeback.
Yes. So
Very
Jonathan's up
impressive.
2. Sergey's up 1.
We head into round 4.
We're heading to round 4. So yeah, I just think that these guys need to realize that everything is on the line in that last match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is your one chance. So, you squander that.
Never give up.
You never give up, and you just got to be as calm as you possibly
Jonathan
can.
with a throw and a couple nasty
Jonathan with a
punches.
throw, yes. Oh, and a kick.
Not
right
nasty as
finish.
in cheap, I just mean.
Yeah, as nasty as in. Hey, I wouldn't want to be on the.
I wouldn't want to be on the
Cody's
receiving end of
punches.
those. Very skillfully executed punches.
Yes.
Back at our Facebook Live,
Oh, and he
Some-
gets a nice combo.
Simone says, no comments, but wanted to say hi.
Oh, thank you, Simone.
And Braden says, love these boys.
Oh, that's very sweet. Yes, thank you for commenting. This Facebook Live is pretty fun, actually.
Yeah, I know.
We're not going to be playing video games every week, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, we might want to utilize the visual component again. It looks like
Oh,
Cody.
sorry, Sergey.
It looks like
Jonathan
Cody
pulls-
wins the last
I
run
got shanked on that
and goes
one.
to 3 wins. It looks like this is about all the time we have today, unfortunately. It's 10:55.
Yes.
So we might have to just call it at that.
Hey,
might
this is
go
fun.
ahead
It's
and
always
call it,
fun
but-
to try new things on the
Yeah,
Boys Corner.
it's been an adventure, yeah. And thank you for Jonathan for bringing his PS4 down. I know we had
And
some.
thank you for bringing your TV, Clay.
I know we had some technical snafus, but it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, you could still basically tell what's going on the Facebook Live, so that's great. Feel free to let us know. You can tweet at us or text any of us. Did you like this? Did you not like this?
Yeah.
Would you like to see more video games? Do you have any suggestions?
Or more doing something else, like maybe board game or something like
Yeah,
that. Although
and
the Street Fighter's really fun because I like the commentating part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really
So
fun.
please, we love your guys'
Obviously,
feedback.
we
won't
talked
hurt
a
our
little bit
feelings.
less about other topics, but this was,
I'm going to turn this off. Is that
a
cool?
pretty, it's great. Pretty unique episode, so this was definitely really fun for us to do.
Yes,
Thanks
a lot of
again
fun.
to Clay for the idea.
Oh, yes. And thanks for these guys for agreeing to do it.
And we'll be back next week with another great episode.
Yes. So stay tuned and, listen in next week.
Have a good night.
Yes. Good night.
Good night.